you all. My name is Emily Velez, and I am a minister in training in Lighthouse Assembly of God, and I have the honor and privilege of bringing you all the devotional for today. Now, let me tell you, this was no easy task. When Pastor first assigned this to me, I was like, what? I freaked out because if you know me, then you know that speaking is really not my thing, and public speaking is definitely not my thing. And I know I'm a teacher, but speaking to kids is one thing, but talking to adults, really not my thing. But I'm gonna try my best and we'll see how this goes. Now, like I had mentioned, I was a little afraid when I got this assignment because I was like, what am I going to talk to these people about? Oh my goodness, I'm going to be on camera. Everyone's going to see me. I need to find something like really philosophical to talk about. And I remember I woke up one morning like really early because I couldn't sleep. I just had this on my mind, like, what am I going to do for this devotional? I got to hurry up and record it and send it. And so I woke up really early and I was on my phone reading all different types of devotionals, and I couldn't really focus. I was like, I have no direction. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, what I want to talk about, what do people want to listen or hear about, want to know about. And I was just all over the place and I really couldn't focus. And I said, you know what? Let me just stop. Let me just stop right now and put this phone down, go make breakfast, and come back to this later on. And that's exactly what I did. I went in and I made breakfast. And when I'm standing in front of the stove, kind of like just gazing off at the bacon, the Lord gave me the message for you guys today. And He started to remind me of the many times I found myself in trials and tribulations, the many hours and days I spent worrying and stressing about things that were out of my control. And He also reminded me of two words that He always says to me. He always reminds me, He always brings it to my mind. And when He says those two words, they always change the situation for me. And that is, be still. So my message to you all today is, be still and know that He is God. And you can find that verse in Psalms 46:10. It is one of my favorite verses, and it's the one that pops up in my mind all the time when I feel like life is about to be a little too overwhelming for me, you know? But what I want to tell you today is, more importantly, trust God. Trust God. Trust that He is going to fight your battles for you. Trust that He will get you through anything that comes your way. So, like I mentioned before, I've been through some stuff. I mean, let me tell you, I've been through some stuff. I ain't gonna gossip right now, but I've been through some stuff. And stuff I had no idea how I was gonna get out of. Stuff that just seemed impossible for me. But there is nothing, and I'm telling you right now, listen to me, there is nothing impossible for God. So when I stopped and I surrendered my problems, my issues, whatever I was going through, and I surrendered them to the Lord, guess what? He proved Himself. He showed me that He has what it takes to calm my storm, to calm any storm. He opened doors. He made a way where there was no way. He made the impossible possible. He brought me through it, and He was with me throughout the whole thing. So, you know, God sometimes allows trials and tribulations and problems to come our way. And that is for two things: so that we can learn a lesson, but also so that we can learn to rely on Him, to be dependent on Him. God is telling us to trust Him because He is in control. And isn't that a great feeling to know that God is in control of your life? That you don't have to do it alone? I mean, because come on, let's be real. You know your shortcomings. You know your strengths and your weaknesses. Aren't you glad that He's driving the car, that He took the wheel instead of you? I know I am, because half the time I have no idea what I'm doing. So check this out. I've had people tell me, man, Emily, you always seem like nothing phases you, nothing really bothers you. And for the most part, they're right. And I always have to respond back with, yeah, that's because I know God's got me. God's got me. I know. I put my trust in Him. I lay my burdens at His feet because I know that he is God. I mean, I know that he is God. So I'm good. No matter what comes my way, I know I'm good. But let me be honest, sometimes my first instinct is to usually handle things on my own. And then I make a bigger mess. And then I'm just like, all right, God, I've tried to figure it out by myself and I can't. And so I'm going to surrender. And that's what he wants. He wants us to give him your problems, our problems, to trust him, to just stop and just be still and let him handle it. And yeah, so in Exodus 14:14, it says, the Lord will fight for you. You need only be still. So just learn to relax, and rely on him. So you know how like superheroes have like these famous taglines and slogans that they say when they come into the television screen or whatever. Like Batman is like, I am the vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. Or what is that guy's name? Superman, when he's like faster than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Or Mighty Mouse, little bitty Mighty Mouse, and he's like, here I come to save the day. Those kind of slogans, that's what I'm talking about. This is crazy. That's exactly how I envision God every time I think of Psalms 46. Be still and know that I am God. That is just so powerful to me for some reason. Whenever I hear that, whenever I think that, whenever God puts that in my heart, it's so powerful. We're in Newark, so Newark style will probably be like, I envision that like he walks into my room and just pushes me to the side and just like, chill, I got this. That's what God is trying to tell us, like, relax, be still, chill out. I got this. I'm in control, and you guys can keep all your Marvel superheroes all you want, because I know there's a lot of people that are just like fanatics, but I'm gonna stick with God. I'm gonna stick with him because he is the greatest superhero of all. So yeah, be still and know that I am God. So in closing, I just want to encourage you all that whenever you find yourself overwhelmed or just stressed out and just bombarded with, problems of this world, which are inevitable, we're going to find them, they're going to come our way. I encourage you to find a quiet and lonely place. And I know that might be some of an issue for some people, but try and find a quiet and lonely place. Go and just be still. And that's exactly what's happening right now with this quarantine and lockdown pandemic thing. God has us in lockdown. He's like, go to your room, relax, chill out. And that's what I encourage you today. Just go and be still, be alone, and just focus on God and all of his beauty. And just receive that peace that he has promised you. In Deuteronomy 31:6, God promises to help you. And he also promises to never leave you. So talk to him, trust him, be still. And I promise you that you're going to hear his calming voice and that you're going to be able to rest upon his strength. And I hope that you all have enjoyed this devotional today. Remember, be still and know that he is God. You can get through anything as long as you trust in him and let him have control of your life. God bless.